Welcome to the heart of our planet. Brought to you by Facts Worldt, where we uncover the deepest mysteries of nature. Beneath us lies the Amazon, a sprawling emerald kingdom that breathes life into the earth and harbors millions of unique species. As the morning sun pierces through the dense canopy, it awakens a world that has thrived here for millions of years. Every single drop of water here is precious, fueling a complex cycle of life that sustains the most diverse ecosystem. These ancient trees stand as silent guardians of the forest, their roots deep in the soil, supporting the sky above us. Suddenly, a flash of vibrant crimson breaks the green monotony as a flock of scarlet macaws takes flight across the horizon. These magnificent birds are known not just for their beauty, but for their strong social bonds and lifelong partnerships with mates. Their powerful beaks are perfectly designed evolutionary tools, capable of cracking the hardest nuts that other animals simply can't. Viewing them from above, we see a living kaleidoscope of colors, painting the sky with the vibrant spirit of the Amazon. Nearby, the iconic toucan watches over its territory, instantly recognizable by its oversized and colorful beak. Despite its heavy appearance, the beak is actually incredibly light, made of a sponge-like tissue that helps regulate body. It feeds with surprising dexterity, tossing fruit into the air before swallowing it whole, playing a key role in seed. The canopy is a noisy and bustling city of wildlife, where every branch serves as a highway for these aerial residents. In stark contrast to the birds, the sloth moves with deliberate slowness, conserving every ounce of energy. With a metabolism slower than any other mammal, they spend most of their lives hanging upside down, blending into the mud. Their diet consists mainly of tough leaves that provide little energy and take a very long time to fully digest. Suddenly, the peace is broken by the spider monkey, an acrobat of the forest using its tail like a fifth limb. This prehensile tail is strong enough to support their entire body weight, allowing them to hang freely while gathering fruit. High above, the howler monkeys stake their claim, with a roar that can be heard up to 3 miles away. They are the loudest land animals in the New World, using their voices to communicate territory without engaging. For the young ones, the forest is a dangerous playground where they must learn to navigate the canopy or risk falling. Descending from the canopy, we enter the understory, a darker world where sunlight is scarce and the air is humid. Here, the blue morpho butterfly dances through the shadows, its iridescent wings reflecting the little light that filters down. When it lands, it vanishes instantly, its brown undersides mimicking a dead leaf to hide from the eyes of predators. On the forest floor, an army of leafcutter ants marches tirelessly, carrying burdens many times their own weight back home. These tiny engineers do not eat the leaves, but use them to cultivate a special fungus, which is their only food. Their colony is a complex superorganism, encompassing millions of individuals, working in perfect harmony. Nearby, the rhinoceros beetle lumbers across a fallen log, displaying the immense strength that makes it the tank of the insect. Pound for pound, these beetles are among the strongest animals on the planet, capable of lifting objects 800. But size does not always equal power. This tiny golden poison dart frog carries enough toxins to kill 10 grown. Its brilliant color is a warning sign to all predators. Stay away or face consequences that are almost certainly. Indigenous people have used these potent toxins for centuries on the tips of their blowgun darts for hunting in the forest. The red-eyed tree frog relies on a different strategy, using its shocking colors to startle predators just long enough to escape. As the afternoon heat peaks, the heavens open, and the characteristic heavy rains of the rainforest begin to nourish the land. This water cycle is vital, recycling nutrients and ensuring that life can flourish in even the most hidden corners. Fungi thrive in this damp environment, breaking down dead matter and turning death back into life for the forest. The rain eventually finds its way to the mighty river, the central artery that pumps water through the intercontinent. Beneath the murky surface, the red-bellied piranhas patrol, infamous for their sharp teeth and frenzy, though often misunderstood. They are primarily scavengers, cleaning the river of weak or dead animals, playing a crucial role in the aquatic eco. Lurking on the banks is the black caiman, the largest predator in the Amazon ecosystem, resembling a prehistoric dinosaur. With patience as its weapon, it can remain perfectly still for hours, waiting for an unsuspecting animal to come drink. When it strikes, the explosion of power is terrifying, dragging prey into the depths before they even realize what happened. Yet the river also holds beauty. The pink river dolphin is a mysterious and intelligent creature unique to these waters. Their unusual color comes from scar tissue, blood vessels, near the skin surface, becoming pinker as they get excited. Blind in the murky sediment-rich water, they rely entirely on sophisticated echolocation to navigate the submerged. The giant otters are the river wolves, living in tight-knit family groups that communicate constantly with clicks. They are fearless and will aggressively defend their territory against anything, even driving away jaguars or caimans if threatened. Here we see the meeting of waters, where the black Rio Negro flows alongside the sandy Amazon without mixing for mile. Differences in temperature, speed, and water density create this natural barrier, a stunning visual display of hydrology. In the shallow swamps, the green anaconda reigns supreme, the heaviest snake in the world, capable of swallowing a deer. Ideally adapted for aquatic life, its eyes and nostrils are on top of its head, allowing it to remain hidden. It is not venomous, but kills by constriction, squeezing the life out of its prey with terrifying and crushing force. On the riverbank, the tapir, an ancient creature resembling a mix of pig and elephant, browses peacefully for its prehensile snout is a versatile tool, used to grab leaves and fruit, and also as a snorkel. Young tapirs are born with a spotted coat that mimics the dappled sunlight on the forest floor, a perfect camouflage. The giant anteater wanders the forest floor, a bizarre-looking creature that has roamed these lands for millions of years. Its tongue can flick in and out 160 times a minute, consuming thousands of insects before moving to the next. As the afternoon wears on, the light in the forest changes, casting long shadows and signaling the approach of the undisputed king of the Amazon emerges from the shadows. The jaguar is a predator of immense power and stealth. Unlike other cats, the jaguar loves water and is an excellent swimmer, often hunting caimans directly in the river. It has the strongest bite force of all big cats, capable of piercing through turtle shells and caiman skulls instantly. This solitary hunter roams vast territories, ensuring the balance of the ecosystem by keeping prey populations in check. The sun begins its descent, painting the sky in hues of fire and blood, marking the end of the day. As the diurnal creatures seek shelter, a new cast of characters prepares to take the stage for the night shift. Night in the Amazon is not a time of silence, but a symphony of sounds from millions of hidden creatures. The spectacled owl watches from above, its incredible night vision, allowing it to spot the slightest movement on the ground. Its flight is completely silent thanks to specialized feathers, making it a ghostly death for small rodents in the dark. On the forest floor, the Goliath bird-eater tarantula emerges, a giant arachnid, large enough to hunt small. It relies on sensitive hairs on its legs to detect vibrations, waiting to ambush anything that wanders too close. Amidst the darkness, fireflies create a magical light show, using bioluminescence to attract mates in the vast black void. The emerald tree boa rests coiled on a branch, its striking green scales providing perfect camouflage among the. Those pits along its jaw are heat sensors, allowing it to see the thermal signature of prey in total darkness. The woolly opossum scampers through the branches, a small marsupial that carries its young in a pouch like a kangaroo. They are opportunistic feeders, eating fruit, insects, and nectar, playing a vital role in pollinating night-blooming flowers. Some flowers in the Amazon only bloom at night, revealing their beauty and scent exclusively for nocturnal pollinators like bats. Nectar-feeding bats are the unsung heroes here, responsible for pollinating hundreds of plant species that depend solely on them. As the night deepens, a thick blanket of mist rolls in, trapping moisture and keeping the forest eternally humid. Even in the dead of night, the jungle is never truly asleep. Danger and opportunity lurk behind every shadow. Slowly, the darkness retreats as the first light of dawn begins to paint the horizon in soft pastel colors. The rising sun reveals the flying rivers of the Amazon, vast clouds of water vapor released by the trees themselves. The forest wakes up hungry. Squirrel monkeys begin their chaotic morning routine, chirping and leaping in a frantic search. These small primates live in large groups up to 500 members, finding safety in numbers against the many predators. Watching them is the harpy eagle, the most powerful bird of prey in the Americas, with talons larger than bear claws. It is a silent assassin of the canopy, capable of snatching sloths and monkeys directly from the trees with a wingspan of over 6 feet. It navigates the dense branches with surprising agility, a true master of flight. Yet this paradise is fragile. The Amazon faces threats from human activity that could alter its balance forever. But nature is resilient. Given the chance, the forest fights back, reclaiming the land with a determination to survive. From the smallest ant to the largest jaguar, every creature here plays a vital role in the web of life. Thank you for joining this expedition. Remember to subscribe to Animal Facts World T for more amazing stories. The curiosity of these animals reminds us that we are not just observers, but connected deeply to this wild heritage. The Amazon, unlikely friendships and peaceful moments occur daily, challenging our perception of the predator and prey. With over 20,000 plant species, the Amazon is the world's largest pharmacy, holding cures that we have yet to discover. The hummingbird beats its wings 80 times per second, a marvel of biological engineering that burns energy at an incredible. This river discharges more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined, freshening the ocean for hundreds of miles out. For thousands of years, indigenous communities have lived in harmony here, guardians of knowledge that helps protect this vital ecosystem. Their sustainable way of life teaches us that it is possible to exist within nature without destroying its delicate balance. Even the feared piranha has a peaceful side, schooling together for protection against larger predators like dolphins and cormorants. River turtles bask on logs to regulate their temperature, often visited by butterflies seeking the salt from their teardrops. This gentle interaction highlights the scarcity of sodium in the rainforest, forcing animals to find salt. In the muddy shallows swims the electric eel. Not a true eel, but a knife fish capable of generating 600 volts. It uses this superpower for hunting, self-defense, and even to communicate with potential mates in the dark, murky waters. The Hotsin is a living fossil. Its chicks have claws on their wings to climb trees, resembling the ancient Archaeopteryx. It is the only bird that digests leaves by fermentation like a cow, giving it a distinctive and unpleasant odor. During the rainy season, the river rises up to 30 feet, creating a flooded forest where fish swim among treetops. Here, the tambaqui fish has evolved teeth that look human, specialized for crushing seeds and fruits that fall from The capybara, the world's largest rodent, is perfectly at home here, looking like a giant, peaceful guinea pig. They are incredibly social and tolerant, often seen acting as living chairs for birds and monkeys near the water's edge. Survival skills are taught early. This young otter must learn to hunt and swim before the dry season changes everything. The giant kapok tree towers over the canopy, a sacred giant that can grow up to 200 feet tall. Its massive buttress roots provide stability in the shallow soil, creating a labyrinth of hiding spots for ground-dwelling creatures. Hidden on the trunk is the pygmy marmoset, the smallest monkey in the world, weighing barely more than a stick of butter. They possess specialized teeth to gouge holes in tree bark, feeding on the gum and sap that flows from the wound. Beware the bullet ant. Its sting is rated as the most painful in the insect world, comparable to being shot. The Amazon is a dynamic engine, constantly breathing, growing, and changing, influencing climate patterns across the After the storm, a double rainbow often graces the sky, a bridge of color connecting the dark storm to the light. Nature here is a constant cycle of destruction and renewal, where every ending is simply the beginning of something new. The caterpillar munches voraciously, preparing for its miraculous transformation, a symbol of the potential hidden. Its metamorphosis is a biological marvel, dissolving its old body completely to rebuild itself into a creature of flight. These tiny Honduran white bats construct tents from leaves, huddling together like little cotton balls to stay dry and hidden. They are among the few bat species that are white, an adaptation that actually helps them blend in with sunlight filtering. But safety is never guaranteed. Predators are always adapting, finding new ways to bypass the defenses of their prey. The forest floor at night can resemble a starry sky, illuminated by bioluminescent fungi that guide insects to spread their Even the fierce jaguar has a tender side, caring deeply for her cubs and teaching them the secrets of the jungle. Play is essential for the cub, honing the reflexes and muscles it will one day need to rule this domain. Po, too, is the master of disguise, mimicking a broken branch so perfectly that it is almost impossible to spot. Only at night does it reveal its true nature, opening its massive eyes and mouth to catch flying insects in midair. The Amazonian giant centipede is a nightmare for small animals, an aggressive hunter that can even catch bats in mid-flight. In the interior, hidden waterfalls cascade over ancient plateaus, feeding the intricate network of rivers that define this landscape. Behind the curtain of water, swifts build their nests, protected from predators by the sheer force of the falling river. The arowana is known as the water monkey, capable of leaping 6 feet into the air to snatch insects from branches. Its mouth is shaped like a drawbridge, opening upwards to capture prey from the surface with incredible speed and accuracy. The kinkajou, related to raccoons, uses its long tongue to slurp honey and nectar, earning it the nickname honey bear. Though rarely seen, they are common in the canopy, their prehensile tails allowing them to reach the sweetest fruit. As our journey nears its end, the sun rises once more, illuminating the endless cycle of life in the Amazon. We catch a glimpse of the rare red guacari, their bright red faces a sign of health and vitality to potential mates. Living deep in the flooded forests, they are vulnerable to habitat loss, reminding us of the fragility of these specialized species. A mother sloth holds her baby close. She will carry him for months until he is strong enough to face the world alone. The water that flows here eventually reaches the ocean, connecting the heart of the continent to the rest of the world. From space, the Amazon appears as a single living entity, a green lung that breathes for every one of us. We have only scratched the surface. Thousands of species here remain undiscovered, holding secrets that could change our lives. Preserving this wilderness is not just about saving animals. It is about securing the future for all life on Earth. As the sun sets on our journey, we leave with a deeper understanding of the complex beauty of the Amazon rainforest. We hope this virtual journey has inspired you to learn more about the natural world and the creatures we share it with. If you enjoyed this adventure, please like and share this video to help spread awareness about these amazing animals. Thank you for watching Animal Facts World. Stay curious, stay wild, and we will see you in the next documentary.